Hello, hello, hello. You know, I had to find your questions. Welcome, welcome. Sorry to keep you waiting. I had not, you don't have to read the book again to find those questions. I don't get them from my head. So, hello, hello, where are you? We are live. Today the topic is, let's take our lives to the next level. Who is ready to do that? Hello, everyone. I'm waving at names in the chat. For those of you who come later, I'm so sorry. This is not a normal live. For me, I just chat with my people in there. It's like it's just me and them. For you who come later, just add a comment. How are you? You cannot talk about things like that. Frederick, they blocked you. Anything link, anything, don't put in the chat, okay? You can't. You cannot do that. Just communicate, normal communication. Okay? If you need to share a link, let me know. I'll grab it and put it in the chat. But they just try to protect the chat, okay? But I can maybe see it. Let's see. Yeah, if you want, you have to talk to me about scheduling. We schedule videos, although now I have to announce, for those of you who are in my Facebook group, actually you are all, most of you are not doing the job. I can announce here that people like Janet is very good at supporting people. Some I haven't watched enough of how you behave with other people's videos, but I know Janet is great. Let's clap for Janet. Although we are not in the group, we are on Facebook, on YouTube. Let's say hello to to Janet. Thank you for supporting, because you don't even have a channel, but you are everywhere all the time. So kudos to you. Okay, let's move this quickly. Today we are saying take your life to the next level. The money is coming next. Let's first move this section for those people who come according to the title I put. Not everyone is participating in the message for the Cashflow Quadrant. Let's first get this one out of the way. I'm going to express, is it express or what? I want to say, and the reason I decided to title this video that way, I want to know where we are. Where are we really? We've been here doing a lot of things. We are reading books, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Cashflow Quadrant, but are you really changing something? Are you changing something? Who says I've changed something? I want to first hear people who have changed something and tell us what it is. Then we're going to talk about those people who haven't changed something yet, what they need to do. So, who has changed something? What have you changed? Since we started this message of going live or doing habits and all that, what have you changed? Please, be specific. Put one or two things. What have you changed? What has changed in your life? Because if you are not changing anything, then it's not worth the time, okay? What have you changed? Who is ready to go first? What have you changed? Since you got to maybe my Facebook group, I know we've done this exercise a little bit in the previous videos when I was doing the 300 video celebration, but for those of you who are right here in this chat, by the way, if you are watching and you cannot chat, you have to subscribe. 5 minutes is what I gave you. If you subscribe within 5 minutes, you can chat. But those who are not subscribed cannot chat anymore. Sorry. So put in the chat, please, quickly, what have you changed? Because I'm going to go, what have you changed specifically concern your goals? I'm ready, waiting. Okay, are you all on there? I've been more grateful and generated more sources of income. Really? Salma, money too? That's great. For you, benefited a lot. I think for you, if you were to pick someone who has benefited really quickly, your life has changed a lot, Salma. And I'm very proud of you. You even monetize your channel, by the way. For those of you who are not in my Facebook group, I want to announce here that Salma recently monetized her channel. She has over 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 watch hours, all through hard work. So, money, yes. I'm coming financial literacy. Okay. But, okay, that's good. Janet, but I want something specific, something you have done. So, for example, you could say, now I know that I know the difference between an asset and a liability. I know this and that. I want something specific, tangible. I mean, not tangible, but something that has really, you can say financial literacy, but what does that mean? Okay, Moonlight, what have you changed? Please, I'm asking, what have you changed? We're about to get into how to change. But let's first see if some people have already benefited from this message. The money mindset, yes, the money is everywhere. Money is everywhere. You know, the world is, there is money everywhere. We just don't see. Remember, Robert says that it's moving. The computers, it's electronic. We don't see it. It's looking for a home. I've gained another source of income. Really? Oh, you are surprising me. You're making some extra money, Moonlight? That's great. Okay, so who else? Who else has an update? This information that we're getting here, how are you using it? What is changing? Okay, more. Before we move on, but don't forget, we have the money, but it tends to take us too late. So today, let's try to finish quickly. Hello, Nine. Salam alaikum. Do you have mom and dad today? Bring some. Please share. Invite more people. Invite more people. This is good knowledge. You are all attracting more money. I guess something is happening. So now you've been here a while on this channel. Tell me, what have you changed? What has changed in your life? Nine, today I'm putting you on the spot. What have you improved in your life? Something you are not doing, you are doing now. Oh, okay, who else? Those of you, I see more numbers on, but less in the chat. If you cannot chat, if you are blocked, it's because you are not subscribed. We want people who are really committed to this channel to be in the chat. I don't see why chatting is going to be a privilege. Hello, Fred. I'm asking, what has changed in your life? Something tangible, something specific. So far, I've had 3 people say they made more money. That's interesting. Their money mindsets. So, 9. I'm talking to you. Know, when I'm talking to you, 9, you tend to get off and on and off. Now I'm talking to you. You know, 9 is in Bangladesh. So tell me, today I came early. It's not even 8 p.m. your time. What have you changed, 9, since you've watched my videos? You are watching them every day. You are here all the time. What have you changed? Frederick, what have you changed? I know some of what you have changed. You told us in the video. Who else here? Lydia, what have you changed? Aula, what have you changed? Ashraf, you're new in my community. Welcome. I see you here. More now. Ashraf, what have you changed? Come to my Facebook group. Yes, the rich, they pay less tax. Can you imagine? We thought they pay more, but they pay less. And especially here in USA, it's amazing because they make these billions and they end up not paying. It's sad, actually. But there is definition of taxes also. You have to know. There's rich people. Anyone who owns a business, there's a difference in taxes. Anyone who owns a business pays payroll taxes because you have to pay taxes for your employees. So those, they cannot ignore. But the ones they don't pay are the ones, the personal, their own taxes. And taxes on their companies. Those kinds are the ones they avoid. But they pay for their employees. You have to know. I give example when I made a loss in my business. It was because of those taxes, the payroll taxes. They were too high. So when I was like kind to people, I pay them more. But the more you pay them, the more taxes. Because you have to contribute a share, then the tax bill became too high. It messed me up. So they pay taxes. I have to defend them now. They pay payroll taxes. To manage money, I have learned life skills. Okay, that's good. Made more money and decided to go solo. Oh, good. Be careful when you go solo because don't do it too soon. Don't do solo too soon. Rich Dad talked about the whole book. I talked about it before you quit your job. Don't go solo soon because I'm talking to all of you. I keep talking about affiliate marketing and all that. When you are doing this, starting a business, make sure you're still getting money from somewhere else. Because this business, you'll not be able to take out money. Fred, I'm talking to you. You will not be able to take out money. You want to be able to invest in your business. So even if you started you go solo and make some money, you want to put it back in the business. So I was about to clap for you, then I changed my mind. Don't go solo too soon. You need to be earning some money somewhere else, okay? I'm now able to access online income. That's good. But are you all telling the truth? Send me some. Send me some. 5 people so far have said they're earning more money. Lydia, are you earning more money too? You are the one who's not reporting more money, it looks like. Yeah, everyone is earning more money. Let me, that's good. Now I'm going to move to something. Let's see, I put some sentences here. I did this. Let's see if they make sense. I said, like to change. Yes, good. You're finally here. Welcome, Aula. What have you changed? That's what we are asking. Since you access this message and this channel and my Facebook group, what has changed in your life? Something for real. It changed because of this information. Aula, put that in the chat. Listen to what I wrote here. Let's see if it makes some sense as I'm reading it out. For this topic, I said, decide that you want to take your life to the next level. So that's the beginning. So how many of you have decided that? I think I will say yes to for all of you in the chat, right? I won't even wait for how many of you have decided, because it's a decision, that you want to take your life to the next level, and it's up to you. It's up to you. The last part is the one I want a yes to. You decided? Okay, and you also agree that's up to you? Who agrees that's up to you? Type it in there. It's up to me. It's up to me. It's up to me. Write it like the one saying it. It's up to me. Meaning it's up to you. It's up to me to take my life to the next level. I'm not waiting for anyone else. I'm not waiting for mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, the government. No. It's up to me. I recorded a whole video about it. It's up to me. It's up to me. Yes, it's up to me. Who else? Who else believes it's up to you? Only if you are like these days, you don't even have to be 18. You can say it's up to me when you are, yes, it's up to me. Who else believes it's up to you? Don't wait for me. I'm here to motivate you. But it's up to you actually. You are the one making the decision. So who else? It's up to me. Moonlight, it's up to me. Salma, it's up to me. Lydia, up to me. Frederick, up to me. Who else? Who else believes it's up to me? Yes, it's up to you. And once you believe it's up to you, something happens. By the way, soon, I don't know if I think I'll record a motivational video. There is a book I'm reading. For those of you, maybe let me throw it in. Let me see if it's worth a video, because I could record it. I mean, even record it so soon. Someone, yeah, hello, Ashraf, welcome back. I'm asking, have you benefited from this message? If you have, put it in the chat. Everyone has responded. People are making some money. I'm surprised. So I'm throwing in something here. Is any one of you confused about your purpose, your dream, the thing you want to do? Because if you are, I'm going to record a video about it. I have learned more life skills such as personal growth. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. And the good thing, you are all still young. You're going to change lives. Ashraf, have you changed anything in your life since you started watching us here or being around? Have you changed anything? Okay, I was asking another question to see if it's worth me recording a video. Does any one of you need clarity of what you need to pursue, like your passion, or what you to care about, what's gonna be the way? Because the belief is like this: once you figure out something you want to share, something you see how passionate I am here. I'm passionate because I want people to change their lives. That's me. That's what I care about. So have you figured out yet what you care about? Someone said, I don't know if I recorded the statement. He said that for you to change people's lives, yes, it's up to you. Yes, I've learned about assets, and yeah, that's good. So someone said, because since we are on changing lives, that for you to discover your passion, the passion that's going to take you like forever, like you work and you don't even remember you are working, that it has to stem from some pain you had in your life. Like it stems from some pain. Remember me when I recorded the video, I said you need more money? There was pain in that story. And I'm so passionate about people having money. money to take care of business. So I mean, your life, take care of your needs and wants and whatever you want. So they are saying that for you to discover what you're going to do that you'll be passionate about the rest of your life, it comes from pain. Do you agree that it comes from some kind of pain in your previous life, in your life earlier? Have to make better decision. Yes. Okay, you have not found your, now they're giving a clue that it comes from pain, a pain you had. For example, if you are frustrated right now, that, or maybe because you didn't have enough, Fred, sorry I'm not like throwing you under the bus, but you told the story of not being able to go to college because your dad died and your mom couldn't afford. So you could have the struggle of not, or maybe not a struggle, but the pain of not having a college degree or okay, university degree. You could use that as a passion to make sure that children, those who don't have fees, they can have an education too. Those who lost their parents, people like you, that they can access, you can have a fund to support people who don't have fees. Like, do you know, I'm trying to illustrate a point, that it comes from a pain you've had, and you want other people not have that kind of pain. Fred, respond to that. Does it make some sense? That because of the pain you felt, that you could not pay yours, you go to university because of your dad and your mom couldn't afford the fees, can you see it as being your mission to make sure that people who don't have school fees actually can have school fees? That makes sense? Or any one of you can respond. That's what they mean, that from a pain. So who else relates to what I'm saying? Miss Lydia, does that make sense? That you had a struggle in your life, or a pain, and from that pain, you will start doing something to solve that kind of pain for the other people. How charity organizers we also formed up, and how it stood soap and among many hopeless souls. And yes, that's good. Yes, that's can want to. I didn't understand, Ashraf. Yes, that can want to tirelessly. Were you continuing with that? Okay, please. Okay, yes, because you believe it and it's a passion. So when you are doing that kind of thing, you don't feel like you are working. And by the way, there are ways to monetize it, like we say, to make money doing it, but you're actually also passionate about it. You see what I mean? Okay, so all of you now, Moonlight, you said you haven't figured out your passion. I just gave you a clue. Think of something that frustrates you, something that you don't like in your life, or something you didn't like in your life. Then sometimes you figure out a solution, then you make it a passion to solve it for the others. I got off topic, but hopefully that was helpful. So I have another question here. We all said we want to take it to the next level. What is it you like about your life? What is it you don't like about your life right now? What is it? If you don't mind sharing, put it in the chat. What is it you want to change that you don't like? Please, for those of you who come later, this is a very general topic we are discussing. You can respond in the comments. Add in the comments if you come later. What is it that you don't like right now in your life? What is it? Those who don't mind sharing, share in the chat. What is it that you don't like? You really want to change it. I'm tired of this. I'm fed up of this. What is it? What is it? I don't see anyone typing. What is it you want to change? For me, I have money right here. More money. Who is with me? More money. More money. I don't like poverty. Yeah, me too. I don't like my attitude about books. What? Fred? Really? You know, if you don't like physical books, get into audio. I can share my audible books if you want. I'll share with you. Okay? I'll share. You tell me the topics. I have so many books in my phone. I can share with you, but you have to sign up. You see, when I talk in my videos that you have to sign up, you have like to sign up. Some of them. No, you can only, I think, listen one time. One of them. But I don't think you can go on and on and on. But they allow you like one. Audio could be a solution, but reading helps your mind. Remember, I want to grow old with our minds. You had me in the videos. You want to read. You know what? For me, what I do, like when I'm in the gym, I like to read like that, or get in the habit of reading even one page before you sleep. Hold a book instead of videos. Have time for videos, but have time for a book. The book is for your mind. Have you seen someone who has lost memory? Please read, okay? I hate begging. Yes, poverty. Oh, you all hate poverty. Who else? I don't see. What are the others? Fred, I'm surprised. You need to get in the habit of reading. If you don't like, and now you can't waste time reading novels. You want to read something that's going to help with your journey, like what you're doing now. Pick a book. Pick a book. I'm gonna listening, but loud and reading. Yeah, no. So you know what you could do? How about the what do they call it? Kindle, the Kindle version. Do you like the Kindle version from Amazon, the one that you read on the computer? You could do that if you don't like opening a real book. For me, I'm passionate about books. I just don't have enough time. They are good. I want to be financially free. Yes, everyone wants that. Who else wants that? Because the person who reads is down that. Yes, 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 yes. I agree, Ashraf. I agree 100%. We have to get in the habit of reading. Yeah, your mind. And you see, you hear me sharing stories in my motivational videos. Most of them come from books. Just reading books. You read the books, people share, then you pick up that, or magazines, or even newspapers. How about you start with newspapers, Fred? Start by reading newspapers. Now I have another question. We moved from that one. We said, what is it you don't like? Okay, money. And then, so now that we just figured out we want our money, so what do we need to change about the money situation? Maybe that's not a very good question. Okay. What can you control about the money? We said, most of us, okay, Fred, you said reading is your issue. What can you control about that? I think you can control picking up a book or newspaper. Start with a newspaper. Figure out a section you like in the newspaper. You know, in the newspaper, there are sections inside there deep. There's a column or something. Figure out something you like. That's my tip for you. Because there's news, but there are also columns. When people are writing about something, it's continuous. They keep bringing. Pick a writer. Someone writing a column inside the newspaper and start reading it. Then you get to, even that is enough, by the way, even if you don't read your books. Okay, I know Kindle and have downloaded it. Yes, Gary has many books. Gary V, yes. Gary V is good, but Gary V, what he's saying is actually at the next level. When you have businesses moving, he's so much about the social media and those stuff. I think he's on another level, like the level where you're going, okay? So we're talking about what we can control. Okay, one more money. What can we control about that? It's a vague question, but can you answer it? What can you control? For example, you can learn and learn how to make it. What can you control? Tell me. Or you can just go out and ask for a job. Money is a weapon. If you use carefully, you protect yourself. Yes, you're starting to speak like Robert Kiyosaki use that kind of language. Yes, but they say something about money also. Let me know if you agree. That money, you know how some people say, when I started here, I gave a quiz, and some of you said money was evil, is supposed to be evil or something, money. But they say that money will enhance what you are. If you're a good person, you're going to use your money the right way and help people and do good things. If you are bad inside, you're going to use money the bad way. Do you agree? That money doesn't change people. It just enhances what they were before they got the money. Do you agree? Do you agree? Okay. I said what can we control about making the money? If you want more money, what do we need to do to make more money? For me, I suggested more education, and I'm doing that all the time. Or you control how to spend it. But I think before you control how to spend it, let's have control how to make it. Because I want to own a real estate company. That's good. That's good. Keep your dreams up, up, up. Everything is possible. You are young. You are all young people. I'm happy for you. You are young. You know how much you can do in just 5 years if you focus and focus and focus. Anything is possible, okay? So how to change it? How do we change it? How do we earn more money? Who has ideas? Ideas for more money. Ideas for more money. Assuming more money is what you want. Some people want something. Friend, I gave you ideas, by the way. If you know someone who buys newspapers, you don't have to spend money buying newspaper yourself. Find someone who has a newspaper, you pick it up and read the one from yesterday. You keep reading the old one. And find inside there, you find a columnist who writes something you like. And then get hooked on that. Read it daily. Control to learn every opportunity I can get that leads me to making more money. Yes, but also you have to be careful. See, like online, yes, to earn more money, you need to focus. That's exactly what I was about to say. Lydia, thank you. Because, see, like on this YouTube channels, yes, services, if you focus and let me first finish this, I'll come to what you just said. You just typed Salma. Let me first focus on Lydia, what she said, because I was about to say it. Then it popped up. Because you are subscribed to many channels, for example, YouTube channels. Someone says this, another one says that, another one says this. Like how to make money doing this, how to make money doing that. Now, whatever they suggest you want to do, let me tell you something. Whatever you focus on, they say whatever you focus on grows, whatever you focus on will bring results. Always like some dead things that are so horrible, but most things will produce results. But the problem, you can go to this one, and then you go to that one, and then that one. I said in one of my videos, you have to give it like maybe a whole year, but also a whole year of action. Like every single day, you are working it, it is going to produce results. Let me tell you, I always say that I'm on these Zooms, I'm on so many trainings. But right now, they are focusing on two things. They are focusing on TikTok. Everywhere I go, TikTok is TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. And then they're telling shorts here, YouTube shorts. Now, I could change my focus and start doing TikTok and doing shorts. But then that's not what I want though. I want to grow a normal YouTube channel with videos. When someone comes, they'll watch it and they take out something. That's my passion. So I watch those people, but I really don't do the TikTok. I almost did, but I said no. So that's the focus. You focus on what you're focusing on until you bring a change in that, until you see results. The results are slow, yes, for YouTube, but that's what I want. Because these videos, they're going to be there for a long time. But if I do TikTok, it disappears in a day. How long does TikTok stay? It disappears, you keep doing another one. They said 2-3 TikToks a day. I'm not that kind. Instead of doing that and editing and all that they do, I rather produce a video that's going to be here for a long time. That's me. But in the industry right now, they focused on Reels for Instagram. They're focused on TikTok. So I was in a focus point. Now, I'm going back to Salma. You said provide services to people. I defined entrepreneur somewhere. Where was I when I defined entrepreneur? Who is an entrepreneur? Who can try? I said it though. If you watch me a lot, I defined it recently in one of the videos. Who is an entrepreneur? Try it. Who is an entrepreneur? As I read these other comments, put entrepreneur for me. Let's see how you. By the way, Lydia, you use it a lot, and you watched my video also when I defined it. So please. Define entrepreneur, Lydia, because you use it in your videos. You say you are an entrepreneur. So problem for people, yes. Ashraf, you need to find a problem, then get a solution, then scale the solution. Yes, uploaded the YouTube short and got views within a month with 0 subscribers. See? So now, Frederick, is that a good thing that you had a short with 2,300 views but no subscribers? A person who solved a problem. Yes. Someone who looks a problem. Yes. So you know who an entrepreneur is. Since you know who an entrepreneur is, I go back to Salma's point. Because Salma said, provide services to people. So, do you know if you're an entrepreneur, when you go around people, you listen, you observe. I think that's what Gary Vee talks about too. Someone who provides services to other people. Yes, but they have to figure out the solution. Because remember, a product or service is solving a problem. So the entrepreneurs are looking for problems to solve. When you see, there's so many, especially those with a lot of money right now. You see Amazon.com. Before Amazon.com, you know Amazon.com started selling books online. But before Amazon.com, I was here. And I tell these stories. I saw the first time I saw Amazon. I told you how we sent links to him when he was starting. Books, we had to go to a physical book store, place to sit and read a book. It was rare that you got books on the internet. But he came up with this idea. He wanted to make it convenient for people to get books. He did the Kindle. Now they did the audio to make it convenient for people. They are solving. Okay. People can't get books on time. Let's make it ship quickly. Let's ship them to them. Okay. They don't like to read. Okay. Let's make it on Kindle. Let's put it on a computer. They prefer to read it on a computer. They don't want to open a physical book. Okay. It takes long to get delivered. Let's make it a Kindle, so they open up immediately, they start reading. Okay, they don't like reading, let them just listen, like audio. See how they keep moving the same book, and now guess what they'll do next? They'll say, you don't like to listen to it, they act it out. I think they're gonna start acting it out for you. They just act the whole book. They get the message. My point is, they have a problem, solve it. They have a problem, solve it, you make the money. We got that, right? So now I had something else I wanted to mention. What was it? That if you know who an entrepreneur is, okay. Now, for those of you, I'm thinking that you're getting into the mindset of business ownership. Let me ask you here, who wants to own a business? And who believes that the business is the best way to get the good money? Who believes it? Put me right here in the chat. Who believes it? Because I believe it. I don't just believe it. I believe it strongly. So who believes that business will take you? Solve the problem. Yes, you solve a problem. Who believes that being an entrepreneur or being a business owner will take you? Yes, because you cannot just go out and work for a paycheck and think that's gonna take you to the top. I mean, whatever top you want. Only if you just want to pay. Yes, be a nice. See, you're using the terms. I'm loving that. So now, since you all said yes to that, this is something I learned recently, by the way. I'm about to share. Since you all believe in that, in business, and you all define who an entrepreneur is, yes, entrepreneur solve the problems. So, if you're going to be a business owner, this is what I learned. And I'm going to try to explain it, see if we get it. Let me first write it down here, try to remember what he said. And I'm going to explain it to you, to share something I thought was great. And this concerns all of you. This is the high level stuff, by the way. So, entrepreneur is solving the problem, okay? They said that for you to run a successful business, you have to be, especially when you're still not hiring anyone, it's just you have to be playing three parts. One of them is the entrepreneur part. The entrepreneur, you're solving a problem, okay? Then they said you have to have the CEO part. So you tell me, how is the CEO different from the entrepreneur? If you are the one owning the business, and you have to be a CEO, but you also have to be the entrepreneur. So what does the CEO do that's not done by the entrepreneur? You tell me. You tell me if you understand the difference. Gathering more information about what to focus on through gathering more information. Yes. More information is important. Who knows what a CEO does? What a CEO is in charge of? And how is the CEO different from an entrepreneur? If you are the same, assuming you are the same business, same company, the same structure you created, when you are entrepreneur in that mode, how are you different from CEO? Playing smart. What does that CEO do? You know, he gave an example. Let me see if I can really bring this, because I listened to this recently and I thought it was brilliant. He gave, let me see if I can, maybe I need to bring the third one part. You try CEO first. Let's see, before I bring in another one. There's the third one. For the business to run smoothly, it needs three. So we got the entrepreneur who is solving the problem, and we have the CEO. What is the CEO doing? Because I think that's why most businesses fail, because they don't have these three parts. So what are the CEO? Fred, I don't see your answer. Lydia, business owners. And remember, also Robert told us you're not a business owner if you're not hiring anyone. If you're not hiring other people, if you're not using other people's time, you are not a business owner. You created a job for yourself. That's what he called it. So when you use business owner, make sure you are hiring some people. Okay, Janet, that's not, follow this discussion, Janet. No. In fact, the CEO is CEO is chief, CEO, how do you, what is CEO? Is that an abbreviation? Chief, what? E officer. What is E? CEO is just an abbreviation. I'm tired of poverty. I'm surrounding myself with negative people. Oh, we are here. We are positive. Be over here. A good real manager is more important than a real estate. Okay, please, you are losing me. I'm losing you. Let's stay with the CEO. Yes, he is executive. So, Chief Executive Officer, what do they do? Someone tried. I think someone gave a good answer there. The CEO implements the idea into action. They get the ideas. Yes. So you remember this from now on. The CEO, when you say he implements the ideas, he creates the system. Yes, Chief Executive Officer, thank you. Now, please, for those of you who want to take your business to the next level, listen to what I'm saying right now, because I just got it from someone who knows what they're talking about. They said the CEO, okay, we have this entrepreneur, and the product is there and all that, they solve the problem. Now the CEO, no, the one who generates the idea, that's the entrepreneur. Entrepreneur, because they are solving the problem, right? But the CEO creates the systems. Remember that Robert told us that for anything to succeed, it needs a system. Remember that when I was reading the book? He said for you to run a business as successful, it needs systems. And I equated that to being what we do online, affiliate marketers, because you create a system, like a funnel, like this and that happens and that happens. So when you have a business, it needs to have systems. Now the systems are created by the CEO, and he makes sure those systems are working fine. Okay? Do we agree? Do we agree, or do we understand the difference between an entrepreneur and a CEO? So after you find the problem, you create the product and all that, okay, but you need to put it in a system, the way it goes, the way it flows, okay? You understand that? Because I'm about to add a third person. But this wasn't intended. I just said, let me share it, because when I learned it, I thought that was brilliant. Aula, okay. So respond to that, please. Are we together now? Do we know that the entrepreneur actually, more like no, not necessarily, because the system has to be set up before you even grow anything. When you decide, okay, this is the product or this is the service, you have to create a system that's going to move it the way it moves. Like, okay, this is like when you say Amazon.com, they have to decide, okay, the product is clear here. How does it move here? How does it over here? Who does this? Who does what? Who does what? Do you get it? So more like I would say, the CEO is there. You could be the same person playing these roles. That's why I said You can be 1 in 3. There's the third person I haven't added. I'm about to add the third one. So you come up with your idea and the product, but then you have to create the systems, how it's going to be, you deal with it, how it moves, how it's sold, how it goes, all that, okay? It's fulfilled, how it's gonna be, I mean, you get it, right? So I'm waiting to understand, to know that, okay, in short, CEO executes all executive roles in a business, yes. But the entrepreneur understands more about those solutions than the product, right? But now there is a third person. And that person is mostly going to be you, maybe. That's the marketer, the person who markets. So this person, the marketing officer, or that do they call them marketing officers? So we have a CEO, then we have the entrepreneur, and we have this person who markets. So what does it do? This person, the one who is in charge of marketing. Remember, the marketing person is not the CEO and is not the entrepreneur. But when you're one person, you have to play all 3 parts. I thought that was great, because when businesses fail, it's because you could be stuck in one thing. You could be stuck in one and not the other, and then the business is not moving. It's not fulfilled. All 3 need to be working. So what is the marketing? What is this doing? The marketer, what are they doing? I'm waiting for a response. For those of you, since we agreed that we're going to make our money from businesses, we need to understand business. How does it move? If you're still one person, you're going to play all these roles. Between the product, consumer, and the production team. But what is the marketing person doing? If you are hired to be a marketing officer, yes, yes, not just promoting, make sure people are buying the product. Make sure, now that I told you that, okay, now we agree that the marketing person makes sure things are bought, the service is bought, cash comes in, right? So how are the two connected? The marketer and the entrepreneur. Let's first leave the CEO out of it. Tell me the relationship between a marketing person and the entrepreneur person. Or how are they different? Do you see that the person marketing is just marketing? But if the product is not doing it, the part is supposed to do, that's the job of the entrepreneur, right? Do you get it? Because the marketing person is just concerned with marketing it. And let me tell you a story. When this person was teaching us this stuff, he said that a marketing person can create a problem for the business, especially for the CEO, even because they can market so much that the systems cannot handle. In fact, even the entrepreneur, if you don't have the product, enough product, you don't have enough systems to ship the things to the marketing person. We all think that selling is great, but you could sell too much that the system cannot handle. You agree? You see that? Yes. I know the person who is the overall controller actually is the CEO. The CEO is mostly the big boss up there. But an aula, the CEO is in charge of the whole business, because they make sure all the systems come together. They create a puzzle and it's fulfilled. Do you get it? Okay, who likes this conversation? Because that's a deep conversation. If you are going to create a successful business, all those 3 have to work. For example, if I go out and sell, yes, now you can go out. Let's assume this, you start a factory, right? Factory of what? Give me an example, because I'm about to show you how this can be a good thing or a bad thing. Now, give me a product. Factory making what? What does this factory make? Throw out a product. What the factory making? Making what? Because I want to give you an example. When you start your own businesses to avoid these kind of problems, What product are we making in this factory? Shoes. Okay. A factory is making shoes. You start nine. You're so brilliant. Okay, I think I'll go with shoes because they can count it. You can count them. Moonlight, a good example of electronics. I'll have asked you what exactly. Let's go with shoes. So you start your factory of shoes. Naim, who said shoes? Oh no, it was Frederick. And you have, the machines have capacities. Okay, so you can go buy, start a factory, and the machine, like butter in Uganda, they can produce 1,000 pairs a day or 1,000 pairs a month. Okay, can you see 1,000 pairs a month? But the person marketing, they bring in orders. They want 3,000 shoes pairs a month. What do? How do you handle that? Remember, you have just one machine that creates on 1,000, makes on 1,000 pairs a month, and you cannot just bring a new machine tomorrow. So how do you solve that? Do you see how a marketing person just created a problem for you? You cannot handle. I have so many stories actually. You see how it can be a problem? This man, the one who selling ClickFunnels, he told a story where they had so many orders online a long time ago, not in this company. Russell told a story that they had so many transactions online that they count. You know those transactions when you put in a credit card and paid, the business you are buying from is not the one processing that card. I've done this. I've been able to set up like a system where I charge credit cards. I can call in the phone and all that. There is the process. There is the processor. A processor. The people who process. That's all they do. The process transactions. So if you bring so many transactions, that's what I was saying, that they had so many transactions, they had to shut down. The company that was processing the cards stopped it. They stopped. They said, what's going on with this business? You know, what are they doing? Why do they have so many transactions? They stopped everything. Everything was declining. And then they said they wanted an investigation to find out what was going on, why this company was having some, and they had no money. He said he didn't have money to pay employees because the money was coming from the products, right? Everything was stopped. They refused to process their transaction. You get my point? You can bring so many orders, they mess up the whole system. So how do you solve it? Let me hear some CEOs here. How do you solve it? If this marketer is bringing in 3,000 orders of shoes and you only have a machine that makes on 1,000, I know you want the money, but you can't handle, right? The systems are failing. You see that? That's why when you're setting up a business, you have to look at all that. And then there could be a different problem. You're making 1,000 pairs of shoes, but the marketing people can sell only 100. You tell me the problem with this one. If they cannot sell, you can only sell 100 pairs, yet you are making 1,000 a month. Tell me what kind of problem you're going to have. The simplest problem. Let me see in the chat. If you have these shoes being made and you can't sell them, what are the problems you may have? Ways of funding, but that's long term. No one is going to give you money tomorrow. I'm actually asking two things now. You are still already on the other one where you have a problem. You have so many orders and you cannot fulfill them, right? But now what about, you can answer both, by the way. I'll be looking at the chat. What about when you have so many shoes, you can't sell them? Reduce on production. But do you know there is something else going on? Because the production, these people, you hired people, they are working, they have salaries, right? You set up every month, you can pay them, assuming you sell the shoes. But you didn't sell the shoes. Did you see? Okay. Okay. You're on the first problem, all right? Where actual marketing may not necessarily mean advertising. That marketing person may have their tricks of maybe they have affiliate marketers like us. We bring in so many orders. Yeah, not necessarily advertising. They have their systems of selling. Okay. I'm talking about the second problem. The second problem of selling less. Do you know, reduce on production, look for ways of funding? You're still on the first problem, right? Reduce on the program. Okay. Check out with the marketing team to see how their marketing is. Called the problem might be with the marketing, with the, when you are not selling the shoes. Yes, that's when you see. Let me tell you, I expected you to give me answers like this. You don't have cash flow. If you have you're not selling the shoes, everything, you can't buy materials, you can't pay employees, and the stores are full, you have nowhere to store the shoes, or the production quality that they're not buying. Okay, assuming the quality is good, that the marketing is bad, assuming only the marketing is bad. So you have stores, they're all full, the shoes are not going. You have, you need to pay for materials. The material, remember, you have a chain of things. The materials are coming in. Now you don't have money to pay materials. You have nowhere to store things because they're not moving. I think I'm going to leave this topic, but you get the idea that everything has to be what? Planned out. And it has to be, who makes sure everything is moving? Tell me. Who makes sure everything is working the way it was set up? Of those three people that I told you, who is in charge? It's an obvious answer, right? So I'll leave that. But for those of you who think of, yes, the CEO needs to make sure the people are in line, everything is in line. Now, who benefited from that? You know the difference between the CEO, entrepreneur? Yes. So that's why the CEOs are paid a lot of money, because they manage those systems to make sure everything is working. Okay, I'll leave that field program. So, what do you think? Do we agree that, are we all in line? Who needs help? Who needs, for me, my 2 cents about this before I leave the topic? I think we went in something else. I didn't plan this. It just happened. Hopefully it was helpful. The resources on this channel. The reason I did this video today, this live today, I said, this channel has resources, but you are not utilizing them. I'm telling you, you are not. Some of you, or those of you who come later. I have 68 videos on this book. If you watch these videos and you took some notes of yours, the way it affects you, this alone is enough to take you to another level. Now, for those of you who think who take it to the higher level, you want to be business owners, you are moving from the left to the right. You know, this one is good, but it can also, it can help more on the people on the left. The people on the left will benefit from this one. But now when you take your game to the next level, business owner, investor, this one. I have all these videos, but how many of you have watched all of them? Because if you don't watch all of them, you're missing out some things. And then this program that I talk about, Partner with Anthony, the basics of affiliate marketing, all that stuff. I have all that. I have success habits. I felt like I needed to remind all of you what we have in this channel. So I put, you have stock with limited sales, you get storage problem. Yes, storage problems. I don't have cash flow. You get cash flow problems. Because remember, you put money in the shoes to make them and all that. So until you sell, you don't have the cash to move the system, the fuel. They call it fuel or oil, the money. Cash flow is big. It's a big problem when you're running a business. So you have to be selling. But then the person selling could sell too much that you don't have. You have to balance it out, okay? So I wanted to remind you that you have resources here in this channel that can take your life to the next level, but only, remember I said you're in charge of your own life. It's up to you. You take the time and also focus. Lydia, focus. That point you brought in. You focus, you decide, you know what? This is what I want to master. Me, I decided I'm going to master affiliate marketing. I've sold products. I know what I've done, service. I've done that. I'll do it locally here. I decided affiliate marketing is the easiest way. You don't have to worry whether those credit cards are going through. Remember, I was telling you, the credit card, the system blocked. And then another one, in fact, the one who was sharing this other, he had his own problem. He also had many sales that started asking, how is he making all this money? Now he had a different kind of problem. They came to investigate him. So, and after doing that, they blocked everything. He said he had to figure out how to make money from somewhere else because these systems were, I'm focused and I'll get there. Yes, take action. And the trick is like this also. Incremental steps. incremental steps. Like, before I end this section, I want you to look at your 24 hours. All of you, please, promise me you're going to do it after here. Look at the 24 hours. I don't like to say 12 hours. I'll say 24 hours. From 7, block it. I have a time management video, by the way, on this channel. The first video I did, time management. If you go in the playlist, I have time management. I said, block your day from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and then block another one from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. at night. Go focus on these areas and this time and really go mark it out every hour. What do you do with this time? What do you do with this time? Because even if you save just 1 extra hour in your day, just one, and committed to do it, you do something else. Like a friend, reading, I send you to a paper. Find someone who buys papers every day. I don't know what you read. You read what? Monitor? I used to read Monitor when I was in Uganda. If reading is your issue, put 30 minutes on reading and go grab that paper, the old one, doesn't matter. Find a column inside, even if you don't want the news. Someone who writes inside there about something you care about. Maybe they write about cars or whatever they write about. That column is always inside there. For me, I like to do puzzles. I also like to do puzzles in the newspapers. A paper, find something you like about the paper and find some time in your schedule and divert it and put it in that. I said, you know what? I'm going to introduce this new thing every single day. So find 30 minutes, find an hour in your schedule and introduce a new habit. Yes, delayed gratification. Oh yes, of course. Because if you don't delay gratification, you have to put in the time. And so in the 24-hour schedule, I want you to first remove something. Remove something. The easiest thing to tap on, I know the doctors will not like this, is sleep. Sleep a little bit less, assuming you are busy. Assuming maybe you have a full-time job, you have a family, you have children, you have all this stuff, then the thing you want to do so is going to be on sleep. If you've been sleeping 8, you're going to sleep 7. Find an hour. For those of you who are in partner with Anthony, it's very good at night. If you can do it at night, you concentrate better. You wake up a little bit earlier and you do it. Your session is available. You do it 1 hour a day, 1 hour a day, 1 hour a day, or introduce another habit. By the way, I said what to remove. Remove something. Find something. Sleep is where I went, but maybe it's TV. Maybe something else you do. Having conversations, useless conversations. By the way, don't talk, don't participate. Now this is religious. For me, for those who are Muslim, I'm working on it. Don't involve yourself in any conversation that talks about other people. Start like that. If a conversation starts and they talk about someone else, remove yourself. Go do something else. That's a tip. If you stop gossiping, like when someone starts talking about other people, you say, that's not for me. You're going to find yourself with a lot of time. Most of us, we've all been listen, oh, what did they do? Oh, what happened? Oh, if you take that out of your life, you're going to find time. Come to places like here, where we discuss things that are going to help your life. Okay? Watch a video. Watch something that's good for you. Okay? So remove something that's not fitting in your 24 hours. Then add something new. Add something there that wasn't there. So what are you going to add? And I'm closing this one. Let him start with Think and Grow Rich. No! Ashraf, no. I wouldn't start with Think and Grow Rich if I don't like reading. Because, I'll tell you why. Because I read the book. It's not so fun to read. It's not so fun to read. A book like this is more fun to read and it has a message. Because it's easy. He makes it like, oh, they're having a conversation and they have a conversation. But for me, Think and Grow Rich, I wouldn't recommend it for someone who doesn't like books. It's for someone who is taking it to the next level. When you're taking the next level, you go to Think and Grow Rich. It's a little bit complicated. In Uganda, we call that Wolokoso. Yeah, no Wolokoso. Think and Grow Rich is another level, Ashraf. It's not for someone who doesn't like books. They want something fun. Okay, what are you changing? Commit to one thing, we got the money. What are you changing? Commit. Put in the paper. When you go to in the chat, when you go to your 24-hour schedule, what are you changing? Good. More papers. You find newspapers, but also a column. I'm telling you, inside there's someone who writes about something, and they're already there. It's already there. So get hooked on their column, and then you find yourself helping your brain. Okay, what are you changing? More. Commit to changing something. Put in the chat. We go to this money. I'm waiting for you. Frederick, Frederick, I don't see you in the lives in Facebook. You need to be, I try to do them like around Ugandan time. Because I have something that happens for me at around, I missed it last time. I've been missing it. It happens at 5 p.m. your time. So I wish I could do those lives at around 9:30 would be great, my time, which would be 4:30 p.m. Uganda time. I'll try to do that so I can go to I've been missing it. There's a live that goes on. We've been here. Please commit to something. Put in the chat. What are you committing to? I may even write it down here. Let me write it down. So I hold you accountable. What are you changing? Okay. Today was August 20th. Changes. Fred, he's going to read papers. Who else is committing? Lydia, what are you doing different? You're sleeping less or what? You sleep less and then do something new. What are you going to do more of? Less of, more of. Fred, what are you doing less of? I want you to introduce the papers. Read papers, that's new. And what are you doing less? Yes! Holocaust is not helping. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. No, we don't want Holocaust. I never heard of that. No Holocaust. It's not helping you. Find people who are talking about productive things. Okay, who else? I'm not getting commitment. I want to move on to the money. Remember? I want to see in the chat. What are you? You can put no more of this and more of this. No more of this or less of this and more of that. So we know we are really committing to changing lives. Okay, someone's message is not more focus on, yes. Okay, good. Where are you going to get the time though? Aula, you just put something that they don't want. YouTube doesn't want. I don't know what you put there. Let me see. You use the word kill. That's why YouTube blocked you. You want to kill your TV? That's bad language. You don't use the word kill. They blocked it. The TV has some useful thing, like the headlines. Put on the headline. I cut off my cable. I think how many? You know, in USA, for you to watch so many TV channels, you have to pay for, like where I am here, cable service. I think 2 years now. 2 years. I cut it off. I don't. I said no more time this TV. As long as I hear the headline somewhere, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Multiple streams of income. But what are you stopping? So I'm saying, I'm understanding that as less TV. Okay. Less TV for Aula. What are you doing more of? More what? Aula, more what? Ashraf, multiple streams of income. But how? How are you doing that? How are you doing that? Ashraf, you need to come to my Facebook group. We are more active there. We do smart goals. We set smart goals. Anyone who wants to set smart goals, you have to apply. Let me get my Facebook link here. You have to apply to be in my Facebook group and also come on Monday. That's when we do Facebook, smart goals. I'm getting you a link to my Facebook group. If you are interested, many of the ones here are already there in the group, but I see some people who are not. Oh, you are here. Mawanda Abduwahid, you are here. So, do you have a video? Mawanda, is your video good? Okay, this is to the Facebook group, and most people here, I see you are all in my Facebook group, except Ashraf. If you want to come to my group, if you want to set smart goals, there is the link. But I have to communicate with you. So when you apply, you watch out. I'll be trying to communicate with you on Facebook. I have to talk to you first. Your video is up. I'm going to allow you to put the link here, but I don't know if YouTube will allow it. Try to post it. Let's see what they do. Because I don't know how to get your link. Do that, Abduwahid. Try to get the link and put it here. Then we'll see. But YouTube will block it, but I'll try to see if I can, because there's no way for me to get to your link. Try, let's see what we do. I'll have to unblock it, but YouTube will stop it. Okay, who else? Lydia, you said you are, yes, Lydia, you said what you want. Lydia wants more partner with Anthony. What are you going to reduce, Lydia? And more YouTube. We want to enjoy your videos. Lydia, you know what you could do? If you have a challenge with ideas, just record anything in your life. In your life, don't you see how I record driving myself? Just do that. You got to put you have to put a camera something on the dashboard. Show us Kampala. You see, you want people to come to Kampala? Show us Kampala. Just drive and show us, put some videos, something extra. Okay, that's an idea. Okay. I don't see any responses as far as what's changing. You are not changing things. Ashraf, you said multiple sources of income, but I don't know what you mean by that. What are you going to do? I'm going to read more on self-development. That's great. I didn't see that. I missed it. Moonlight, more self-development, but also I also have a lot of self-development on in my channel. You came later, Mariam. You are not watching me much. I have a lot of things you can do to self-development, books and videos. Okay? Who else? So, Aula, what are you going to do more of? You say let's see more of what? Okay, I'm about to move off. You make your own notes. I was trying to make a list here, but it's slowing down. Okay. For those of you who are interested in the book, for those of you, especially when you come later, most of the people here in the chat, they are aware of what I do. But if you will add on this video later, please. This book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, I recorded 68 videos about it. When you go to the playlist, you see lessons from Robert Kiyosaki. And then I have this one, Cashflow Quadrant. We've said so far 59 videos. Go watch. It's a good information. Those who want to learn how to earn money online, a step-by-step course. Partner with Anthony, the link in the description of this video. And I almost forgot. Let me finish this before we go. Those who are coming tomorrow. Tomorrow, remember, we have affiliate marketing. Have you all watched the video? Before I move on to the money, have you all watched the video? The affiliate marketing, the one about having an email list. Have you all watched it? Or you need to watch it? Or I'll share the link here. Because tomorrow I want you to come with knowledge. Last time I wasn't very happy. Because you didn't watch the video. Some of you. Let's see. I'm sharing the video again. Because without this knowledge, you cannot follow the discussion. You watched it? Wow, that's good. So Ashraf cut liabilities. Yes. We need to save some money. Okay. I'm putting it again here. For those of you who are interested in affiliate marketing and you want to be here tomorrow, so are you interested You don't have to cut that off. It brings so cold air here. Do you want to come tomorrow? We continue the discussion on the importance of the email list. How many are saying yes to tomorrow? Because I could not. Some people were asking me questions I had already answered in the video, and I said you have to watch it first. Who is coming tomorrow so we can finish that discussion of the importance of the email list? Put yes if you're coming tomorrow. And please invite more people when you come to these videos, when you come here, because I think this is good information. So who is coming tomorrow? Who else? I'm feeling stuffy. Who? That's when we're going to decide that next. Normally tomorrow you have to choose between, if you are in Uganda, let's choose between 4:30 and 5. What do you prefer? If you're in Uganda, if you're in Malaysia, 9:30 and 10. But remember, those are not long. Those are not long videos. Okay. But you have to watch that video. The one that I said email, the importance of an email list. And I was showing you what an email list is, landing page, all that. Because I want us to get it. If we go too far ahead, you find me starting getting too harder topics. But then, if you don't get the basics, okay, 9:30. So 4:30 p.m. Is that okay, Lydia? Uganda, Fred, Ashraf, you do want to join us for affiliate marketing? Okay, yes, because I cannot do them very late or either, Miss Lydia. You can watch the replay, but also you are familiar. You already have the knowledge, I think. I'm sorry, I have to fix this. Lydia. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Lydia, you know already, I think, what I'm explaining, right? Yeah, 4:30 is okay for you, you said. Yeah, that's for 9:30. She means 9:30 her time, Malaysia. Okay, then. Sleep. Hey, how about the money? Oh my God. Should we do the money tomorrow? Should we do the money tomorrow? We stop today. I put into affiliate marketing. What do you say? Decide. We can put the money tomorrow, but then that makes it longer because we have to do the affiliate marketing first. Money tomorrow, money today, quick today. I can make it quick. I think I'll make it quick because the money goes with today. It doesn't go with tomorrow. Are you sure though? Are you sure? I think it will be best we do it today, quickly. I have just a few questions. Because I think so today. Me too. Let's do quickly. I don't have many questions. I just prepared them right here as you were waiting for my live. You know, I have to go back to the book. So, I have 5 questions. Quick. Let's get it out. Because I don't want a Saturday live to be too long. I'm busy on Saturdays. I don't want it to be long. Maximum like 30 minutes. Okay. When you are ready, put it ready. Let's vote. Let's do this. The money. Wash your face, Janet. Wash your face. Are you ready? Put it ready. I have 5 questions. Maybe we'll put just one winner, the first answer, and move on. It makes it faster. You know, when I split it, I'm trying to split it so everyone shares. But if you don't have time, I'll just take the first winner and we go. So should we do only the first winner? Or when I have the option for a second person, I should consider it? You vote on that. Only the first winner or split some? You vote for it. Only the first winner or split it. You make the vote. Split or just take the person with the first answer. Okay. Okay, I'm ready. Janet, put it ready. You are sleepy. Okay, ready. Here, this one, it goes on to Okay. Now, this question, I'm going to ask it. It has two numbers. Remember, like last time when I said it was, I think I was asking for $180. This one has two answers also. They come together in one line. But if the second answer comes quick enough that someone didn't copy the first person, I'll take the second one too. But if it delays, I'll just take the first one. I don't want someone copying the other. Okay? Ready? I'm reading the question. Robert says, by the way, this is from video number 57, 58, and 59. So in future, if you want to be part of this, only watch the video that I bring in the following Monday. After this, the following Monday, which will be 60, 61, and 62. Videos that come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and about the Cashflow Quadrant book. Okay, so the answer is coming in one sentence, but it has two parts, and these are numbers. The first person to get it right, of course, gets it, but the second person, if you bring it fast enough that they come like almost together, I'll take the second answer too. And then you split it. Okay, split. Are you ready? Robert says that the average person, you know, the average people are all of us, the regular people. The other top percent, they're different. But the average person is a percentage eyes and a percentage mind. Sees things, when they see things or investments, whatever they're considering to do, they see a percentage, they see it with their eyes, and the percentage with their mind. So give me the first percentage and the second percentage. First percentage, second percentage. They have to come in that order. The eyes and the mind. The eyes and the mind. The eyes and the mind. The eyes first, the mind second. The eyes first and the mind second. And that's the average person. The average person. Continue. Let's see. I want to let me consider until I have two winners. Actually, that's very interesting. Why do you think you gave me those answers? I don't think we're gonna get into the discussion. I'll just pick one correct answer and that's the winner. Fred, you won that one. He said, and he will take all of it because I was hoping for two correct answers. He said the average person, we see things with our eyes, not with our mind. But he said that if you want to be better, you have to do the reverse and do. So Salma and Moonlight, you gave me the answer what we should be, but we are not. Okay? So Fred got that. Now, okay, now this one is going to be one winner. The first person to give me the answer, because these are words you're going to put. I'm going to read a statement and you're going to complete it. He says, it takes, yes, that was the correct answer. No, we're not splitting anything. We are far away. we left. We're on the second question. Please, ready for the second one. We have to move it faster, right? Okay, Robert disagrees with this statement. So please follow as I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm going to end to get to the question, okay? He disagrees with the statement, it takes money to make money. He disagrees with it, okay? And he disagrees with it because he says the ability to make money begins with what? With understanding what? Robert disagrees with the statement that it takes money to make money because he believes that the ability to make money begins with understanding what? Two things. Understanding what? If you get that, you have earned your good 10 because it's not very easy. You have to understand what. No. Remember, that's why I said that this time when I'm asking questions, the answers have to come from these videos, not anywhere else, from the videos. The ability to make money begins with understanding what? Something he said in a video, in this recent video. I think it was 57. So if you fail that, I'll skip for now. Okay, now this one. I'm going to give 2 people. I will split this one. But you have to bring your answer so quickly. It's just one word, okay? I skipped the other one because you didn't get it. I skipped it. So your advisors are only as smart as the first 2 answers correct. Your advisors are only as smart as one word. Who is getting that? Your advisors are only as smart as. Who else? I'm taking the first 2 answers. I'm picking from the first 2. That's good. Okay, we got the winners. Your advisors are only as smart as you are. So Moonlight and Fred. And we are splitting because I allowed 2. Okay, the number 4. This says, is your banker lying to you? Is your banker lying to you? Let's first answer that. I think it's going to have 2 parts. Is your banker lying to you? Yes or no? I'll give the part A. I'll split part A. Is your banker lying to you? I'm going to ask another question. Is your banker lying to you? Banker lying to you. So that's the first A. Oh. That's interesting. That's interesting because I have to answer it for you now because you all got it wrong. You all got it wrong. So, because you got it wrong, I'm going to first tell you that no, they are not lying to you, but what's happening? No, the answer is no in A. So number 2 is they are not lying to you, but they are what? No, they are not lying to you, but they are. You know, I created this question really quickly when you were waiting for me to come live, but I think they are interesting also. Okay, your banker is actually not lying to you. They are just what? Yes, you got that. Yes, Moonlight, you got it. He is not telling you the whole truth. And you got your 10 there because that was not easy. Okay. Do you know why they're not telling you the whole truth? Because they said the house is an asset, but it's an asset for who? That's what he said. Okay, Moonlight, you got that. The number lying to you. No one passed. No one for this one. Okay, one more last question now. If you pay off your mortgage, I explain what a mortgage is. Is your house now an asset? According to Robert, I have to quote that. According to Robert, if you pay off your mortgage, you don't have any debt on your house, you paid off the bank, is your house still an asset? Well, Salma, half true. Half true. You want me to consider half true, Salma? Is that an answer? Okay. Ashraf, your answer came much later. Ashraf, And Ashraf has never won any money here. I want to consider your answer, but why did it come so late? Sophie, Salma, why should I consider you? You said half, half. What does half mean? What does half mean? I have Ashraf here on this number. Salma, I don't know why I should consider you. Because you said half. Okay, for everyone who said, I'm going to give 555. Hopefully you're going to type the answers quickly. If the house is not an asset, why? Why, according to Robert, it's not an asset? Just type, use your own words. You said no, which is true, but why? Oh, Salma said, Moonlight, she said yes. No, yes, now you don't qualify to respond. I disqualify you, Moonlight, because you said yes. For those of you who said no, why? Because I'm going to qualify it, then I'll give the 5. Yes, Lydia, I got that. Yes. But you use your own words. Continue. I shouldn't have responded to Lydia. Now I told you. Oh, Salma. Actually, no. That's not the interpretation. It belongs to you, but you're still paying for it. You're still paying things. You're paying taxes. You're paying, like I was explaining, how you pay the homeowners association. There's always something you have to pay. That's why. Salma, the interpretation, the thing you have to, it takes out money. Yes. So I have Fred, Salma, that's a learning lesson for you. It's still your house, but because you are still spending money, according to him, an asset should bring money to your pocket. That's according to him. But by the way, most people disagree with him because they say, but it's an asset, you still own it, right? But he said that as long as something, you have to spend money on something, it's not an asset, according to him. Yes, Lydia, you answered that. So how about, I also got an answer fast. Where I used Janet, where? Yes, I know you got it right, and I said yes. Janet, you passed it, but I wanted an explanation. Why is a house not an asset? Please type something. Yes. So you got that, Janet. Salma, you want to modify your answer? Did you win at all? Let me see. I'm trying to make sure everyone wins something. Yes, you have to pay taxes and all that. So, Ashraf won here. So you learn a lot. Salma didn't win anywhere, right? Okay, well, you know what? Let me give you an answer. What Robert said about the question that you all failed. He said the ability to make money begins with the royals. Yes. Those royals, they're annoying. They're in Uganda too. Fred, those royals, You answered number 2. What was number 2 about? It takes money to make money. Robert disagrees. No one passed it. Are you sure? You didn't answer it. It takes money to do to maintenance. Where did you answer number 2? You are talking, Fred, are you referring to the question where I said it takes money to make money? You say you answered it, no one answered it. Or you mean this one, you pay off your mortgage. House now belongs to you. I gave you 5 here on number, when I said if you pay off your mortgage, I have Lydia, I have Fred, I have Janet. Okay, this is what I have. The average, you got number 1, Fred, when you said the 95 and 5. Where, Janet? Where did you win? Let me read the questions again and I'll tell you who won, and then you can say I want to. If I have to go back, I'll go back. I don't mind it. Okay, question number 1, I asked about the 95 and 5. Fred is the only one who got it. And then I said, that it takes money to make money. Robert says it does. It's not true that it takes money to make money. And he said the ability to make money begins with. Are you saying you answered that, Fred? I don't see that. Then I said number 3, your advisors are only as smart as you are. And I have Moonlight and Fred. Yes. And then I said, is your banker lying to you? This had A and B. We said, most of you said yes. And I corrected you. I said no. They're not lying to you. And I said, they're just not telling the truth. And I have Moonlight and Ashraf on that. Pending yaka water, yeah. So, but Ashraf, did you answer at all at first? I don't see your name there. You pay off your mortgage. You are now responding now, but you didn't respond at the time. You answered 95 and 5? Let me go back. Oh, sorry. Because I had moved on, sir. You came. Janet, thank you. Yes, you answered right. So where is it? Your eyes. But I had already given Fred 10. So I gave Janet 5. Okay, sorry. I didn't see that. It came later. Janet 5. Okay, who else thinks they deserve something? Who else? I read all of them. I was about to give you the answer that you all failed. Who else has a claim? I think Salma. Salma is still awake? Sorry, it's late. Salma is still awake. You are complaining about something. And I was disagreeing because you said split. You said something about, oh, who put this? You answered that. I'm just saying it now, Fred. You answered it correctly. I was about to say no one passed it. The question, Fred actually put the answer. The ability to make money begins with understanding words and numbers. I missed it, Fred. I'm so sorry. You got it. Yeah. I was about to give you the answer. That's Fred right there. Understanding words and numbers. That's what he said. You have to know the language. Remember, he was talking about the language? Okay. Fred, you're getting a lot. Now, let me go to Salma. Salma was complaining about something. Salma, are you still complaining or you gave up? You had something here. You said half. What did you mean, though? You said half true. Oh, half true. Okay, half true. I think you get it. Yes, I'll give it to you. You said they are not just telling the whole truth. Yeah, half true. Then we're going to split it or what? Where's Moonlight? Moonlight, you made some there. Moonlight, you have to make a decision because people got answers later. Should we split your 10? I had given you 10. Now, I have 3 people. I have Salma. I think I'm changing it to 5. Sorry. It will be much. At least you want somewhere else. So this is the conclusion. Fred, you have number 1. Janet ended up there 2 with a half. I'm giving Fred 10, Janet 5. Then the ability to make money begins with that was good. Words and numbers. That was very good on your behalf, Fred. Your advisors are only as smart as you are. We have Moonlight 5 and Fred 5 is split. Then we have, is your banker lying to you? They are not telling you the whole truth. Moonlight 5, Ashraf 5, and Salma. Salma, yes, you got that. Thank you for all reminding me. And then if you pay off your mortgage, says it's still an asset? No. On the explanation, Lydia, Fred, and Janet. 555. That's the conclusion. It must be boring. It's boring when you get to the money part. Okay. I'm done. you're just not telling you the truth. Ashraf, I had Ashraf somewhere. Where are you? Yes, I have Ashraf and I have Salma and Moonlight. Yes. But only $5. I think Ashraf, I'll keep it for you until next time when you win some more, because I cannot send you $5. But I send it by phone. It's the first time you're here. We send it to you by phone. If you want me to send $5, I'll send it. But other than that, you can send it next time. But you have to remind me. I'll keep it here, not paid. Okay. Cutting this one off. It took a while. So tomorrow we agreed on what? Tomorrow, are you still seeing me? Because my computer here is doing something I don't understand. Yes. Okay. Tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. Uganda's 4:30 p.m. Malaysia in 9:30 p.m. Uganda 4:30, Malaysia 9:30, Bangladesh 7:30. So I'm assuming you all watched. Yes, please. Let's try to make it that you come like you know the things I've covered. If you need to watch all the previous videos, do that, because you see me going back and forth. So it means that I'm assuming you know everything. Now we have 6 videos. 6 videos. Okay, let me give you an assignment to just watch the previous live when I was talking, because I had started. I had covered most points. Do you want me to give you here? You will find it. When I had started on the live, and then I got frustrated because some of you were asking me questions that I had already covered in the video. Let me put it out here. You need an email list. So I'm putting it out here for those of you to what we had covered. I like it. I was hoping for questions. Oh, good night. Yeah, sorry. Took a while. Good night. I put the link for the video we did, the live I had started. If you want to remind yourself, because when I come tomorrow, I'm expecting questions. Please ask questions about building an email list. So we will make it fun. When you are the one asking, that means we are learning, okay? Ashraf, respond to me. Do you want me to send the 5, or you want to wait until next time when we participate another time? Anyone who has less than 10, it will wait until next time. I think Lydia, you got 5, right? I'll keep it until next time. Fred got go. Okay, good night. Good morning for me. It's just 11:24 a.m. For those of you who are outside, you didn't chat, maybe you didn't subscribe. When you subscribe, you can join us. Showing up is a good thing. Hopefully you've got something to learn from this, especially the CEO stuff. Thank you, good night. Thank you for participating. And I'm very proud of you. You are learning a lot from Robert Kiyosaki and all this stuff we are doing, okay? Yes, good day. See you tomorrow. Please come with questions about, I want to take affiliate marketing to another level. Because, and for those of you who like Lydia, if you can do TikTok, that's my tip for you. TikTok, people are selling. You can sell partner with Anthony on TikTok. You can sell anything on TikTok. If you want to go, try it, okay? Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. God willing.